What's up, guys? Fish Labs here. I know I'm not usually the kind to do like the whole talking in front of a camera kind of deal. I think like my last video on this channel is actually like my first video on this channel to actually have like my face on it. And that's like more like a portfolio, so I guess like that doesn't even really count. Um, and that's like not really, and the whole like lack of video is not so much because of like shyness or anything. But it's mostly because I don't really have a very good camera, and I still don't. But this is kind of like a solution that works, so we're rolling with it. So now I'm like no longer like a disembodied voice, I guess. Um, but I guess like that thing aside, the main thing that I want to talk about like with this video is kind of talking about how by the time that like this video went up at least, Combo Breaker 2022 should have announced their all in together initiative. It's basically like this like community tournament initiative of like all these side games that aren't making like the main Combo Breaker roster. So this include games like Guilty Gear Xrd, DOA 6, Virtua Fighter 5, Blaze Blue Tag, and Kinnikuman MGP2 is in that lineup. That's something that we've been working on for the last few months, especially like in the last couple of weeks. And I'm proud to say that I am going to be running the Kinnikuman MGP2 tournament at Combo Breaker this year. Um, and I guess like just for a quick, context for anyone who might not be familiar with what that is. Combo Breaker is like basically like this big FGC major, one of the biggest, like one of the big three, I guess, like like in the US. Really great event with like lots of tournaments, lots of things to do. Besides that, it happens like Memorial Day weekend, so that's like the end of May. So I guess like that's about 6 weeks from like when this video should be going up. And like it's a great event. It's something that like I try to make every year. Although of course COVID did kind of complicate that. But like if you're like new in like fighting games and stuff, I definitely like highly recommend get that a look because like it's a great event and I'm sure like it'll be even better than before for this year. But I guess like with our like that stuff aside, which I guess like most people should already know, but I guess I'll put it out there for like completion's sake. So for Kinnikuman itself, it's like pretty straightforward. If you were there like in 2019, I mean, I'm like Breaker 2019, which was 3 years ago now. Wow. You should kind of know like how that went, and should be like pretty similar. Like a double elimination bracket. Played on like actual PS2 hardware. I'll still be providing like converters and like controllers, right? But I can't really guarantee that the converters will work for every system. Um, a really good thing with like being like an official set tournament instead of like a unofficial set tournament, I guess, is the fact that we are getting like a lot of support like from the Combo Breaker people. All of the signups are all done like through Smash GG, like the same platform like as Combo Breaker's main games. So that's really great. So you don't have to like just scramble around looking for like a random like challenge link or anything. And then they also provide, I think, like if not streaming, I'm not so sure on that end, but at least like a recording, which was also the case for like last time, but because of like scheduling stuff, that one didn't quite work out. Which, if you might remember from like last time, it was like endearing, but like not great. I can at least guarantee that for this year, it won't be so hackneyed, I guess. Because at the very least now I have like a proper-ish like capture card. So at the very least, if scheduling again kind of screws us over, I at least can have like my own stuff to kind of record. So that's like a nice thing about that. So a couple things about this tournament though is like it is capped to like 32 players, which I highly doubt will meet. But if you are concerned about getting in, I would suggest like you do kind of like sign up like sooner than later. I personally don't think like I'll sign up unless like it's like round out numbers. I found like from like the last time I did this that TOing and setting up all the consoles and stuff like that, like it's way too much work to be doing while also playing like in a tournament. I might be convinced otherwise, but that's like kind of like where I'm at right now, I guess. One of the changes that I will mention for this year though is that I will have like a $5 entry fee. Last time we ran this tournament, I kind of had like a free entry tournament, and that kind of ended up with like a lot of players, lots of no shows, but overall like probably like more players than there should be if the game like had a price tag, which I think was great. This year around though, I think just kind of because like how everyone else like is doing it, we are having like a $5 entry fee. None of this is going into like my pocket or like our biggest pockets. This is all going into like the pot bonus, right? So if say we have 20 people entering, so that's like a quick maths $100 pot, and that'll just be distributed to like the top three or so players depending on like our entrance. And relating to that though is Maturino. I've been trying to like explore that for like the last few while now, but I've been pretty busy with like IRL stuff, so I haven't been able to get to that a lot. Plus, like there's like a lot of red tape with like Maturino stuff. But it's basically like this platform which I think like allows like some crowdfunding. So I'm trying to like I'll have that like set up at some point. Hopefully, like in the next couple of weeks, if not, to actually like let the community like donate money to for the pot for this tournament. Which if for all I know, I do all this work and then there's like $0 I'm like in the pot bonus, and that's totally fine, But I want to give like the option there in case people are like, yeah, I want to support this tournament. Let me throw like a $10 into like the pot, or something like that. But yeah, relating to that too, I had like a lot of other plans for the Summer Breaker. I wanted to like do a lot more streams, a lot more things to just kind of like hype it up. But IRL stuff really was rough for me this last couple of months. So that's not really panning out. I still hope that I can maybe like still do like some streams, like maybe as we come closer to like Combo Breaker to kind of like hype it up. But we'll see whether that holds through in the next couple of weeks, or like the next 5-6 weeks. But yeah, I think like that kind of covers most of what I wanted to cover. Links to like the both like Combo Breaker like sign up page and the specifically like to like the other tournament Smash GG should be like in the description. I guess I should also mention that, right, that you don't have to have like a full like a competitor pass to like take part like in side tournaments. All you need is just like a spectator pass. But I guess you do have to be like at the event because it's just like an offline tournament. I guess also like kind of like maybe like give a shout outs to the people who might find this video after like maybe like they were interested after like the announcement. In this case, like welcome. Probably should have put it a bit earlier. But yeah, this is Kinnikuman MGP2, and we are gonna be at Combo Breaker 2022. We do have like a Discord and a Twitter. That should all be like in the description. I'll also put like a Google Docs down there, which is kind of like a primer I made before COVID events. So I was a thing, so that was like a while back. But that should be like a great way to like get started into the game if you're interested in it. Definitely, I highly like recommend. I highly like encourage people like to give that a look. There's also like a wiki on Mizumi. I'll also like probably link that like in the description. It's still very incomplete. I do want to like work on it more, but again, IRL stuff got in the way. I do encourage though if any of like the avid players are around, if they can maybe like come in and I'm like contribute. Like that would be like a great thing for the community. But yeah, I think like that's kind of all from me. Probably missing something, and in which case I do, and in which case I'll probably like just add that like to like the like description, or like a comment or something like that. But I guess like if anyone have any questions, right, feel free to just put it like in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you. Follow like the join like the Discord and the Twitter again, because like that'll probably like going to be like more like have like more real-time updates than like this YouTube channel. And yeah, I guess like look forward to Kinnikuman MGP2 at Combo Breaker this year. And if you are coming there, I'll see you there. Say hello and all that, I guess.